So every month I do one video, one sample of my weekly harvest. So this is the January the 27th. So this is notionally the January sample harvest. And this is just kind of typical of what we do each week of the year. We try and fill this table, but with a very different mix of veggies as we go through the year, of course. So this year it's quite a lot of stored stuff over here, a lot of fresh stuff over here. So we're going to go through it. So these are all the lettuce bases for the salad mixes. I'll show you everything else that's going to go on top of those in a minute. In fact, I'll show you them now, all made up with all their goodies. Quite nice salad. We aim for sort of 10, 12 different types of things in each salad each week. And here's what's going in them. So we've got the tatsoi, these little salad hearts, which I'll break up. We've got lamb's lettuce, baby leaf spinach. So this is the nicest quality spinach that we've got right now. And Claytonia, which is looking really lovely, out of the polytunnel. And salad onions. So that, I think, is pretty much everything that's going to go into those salad mixes. But of course I do add just tomatoes and grapes actually from the supermarket to my salads as well. And then we've got the spinach that's for cooking, and obviously not quite as nice leaf quality, a few little holes in it, things like that. A little bit of slug eaten, a little bit of caterpillar damage on it as well. We've got the red stem pak choi. I've got a few weeks of harvest still of that. Of course, with spinach, we've got continuous harvest all the way through until summer, pretty much. Tatsoi, got another few weeks of harvest of that. And then this is the first pick, actually, of the baby leaf leaves from the Brussels sprouts. So that is really nice. I'm very happy with that because I love Brussels sprout leaves. And these are just the pups from the red cabbage. So when you take the tops off the red cabbage, these little pups grow. And in summer, you get little mini cabbages, but in winter, you just get these kind of little loose leafed bunches of red leaves, which are really lovely. And then we've got just a sample here of one of the littlest of the squashes, the one we made that soup with. And some Jerusalem artichokes straight from the ground, looking really nice. I had to scrub them a little bit though to make them look as lovely as that. And little Brussels sprouts, we've left all the big Brussels sprouts on because they're sort of fare a little bit better in this weather. And samples from the store of beetroot and white onions, these are the tough ball, red onions, red baron, and just a little bit of garlic. Apples from the store, looking pretty good. Red cabbage, not from the store. We kind of harvest our red cabbage with the roots on, transplant it into pots, and keep those pots in the greenhouse, and so they keep pretty well. Had to take a couple of leaves off, but pretty much perfect. Potatoes from the tubs that they grew in. Colettes, looking really nice, actually starting to pick up growth on those colettes now. Some of them were a little bit late. But these are going to be, wow, these are going to be such a treat. Of course, they're going to grow a bit bigger than that as we progress. And parsnips from the ground and just a few mixed kales. So I think that is everything. But of course, we made a lot of things this week as well to eat. So here's a little sample. So we got this lemon squash soup and just a mixed vegetable soup, and obviously we stocked up the fridge with lots of portions of those. These are just the little tiny portions that were left over. So yeah, so that is typical January harvest, and things can only get better from here. So we expect much bigger, richer harvest as we get into February, and then March obviously it goes crazy, and April's fantastic. But yeah, that's it for sort of grim January. And yeah, so if you want to know anything more about the way that I garden, best place to start actually is my weekly newsletter. You can find that at steverichards.substack.com. There's a link to it down below in the description. And that just gives you kind of the weekly topical information that as to sort of, what to sow, what to prick out, what to put on, what to plant, what to harvest, etc., all the way through the year. And links to all the appropriate guides that I've written, all the appropriate chapters in my ebook, and loads of links to additional videos and all that sort of thing. So the newsletter is great, but also down below you'll find links to my description, links to my ebook, and all the other resources that I've got available for free. My name's Steve. This is the Seaside Kitchen Garden and Allotment channel, and I'll see you soon.